Welcome everyone, Max is here, and today let's speak about something really important to your business, which is iGaming platforms and the difference. Why would you choose to pay like 100,000 euros over something that costs just 10,000 euros? So the thing is about the platforms that, well, your choice will define the way your business shapes itself. It is just one of the milestones that you want to have in your business model, because the entire thing looks this way. So you need a license and you need the framework. You need the platform itself. Then you need software providers. Then you would need payment system providers. And then you would need banks. And all the system would be enough to drive profits your way. So platform provider is just one piece of it, but this is like a really important piece because you can end up overpaying a lot for something that you do not need. So the only reason why I think you would have to pay like 100,000 for the platform and not 10,000 for the platform is because of two reasons. So A, it should make much more money for you than this piece for 10,000. And another thing, that it should save you much more money than this piece for 10,000. So is it the way that it usually goes? Well, no, because it's really in the details. The devil is really in the details. When you're taking a deep look, a very cautious look on every platform, you understand that, well, we would be really fine with this thing for 30,000. We would choose the middle grounds and not to push for that 100,000 piece, because that 100,000 piece, it can actually make sense within like 3 to 5 years with a very specific team. So let's get into it. So one of the biggest issues that you will have in the beginning, as you want to start everything really fast, is that it takes really a week from the moment when you reach out to the platform and up to the moment when you actually can take a look, take a peek on the way the dashboard looks like and the back end works of the platform. Why? Well, because you have to sign NDA. So the process is that as you reach out to the platform, first you get through the gatekeeper, through the pre-sales process. So they qualify you, they want to understand your budget, they want to understand your markets, they want to understand about your business, and then chances are that they will actually tell you no. So you can actually stop right there and you wouldn't be able to push to the next step. So if you make this and if you answer your questions in the right way, then what is happening is that you have to sign NDA. That's why we cannot mention any prices, brand names in this video, but we can go through what is good, what is bad, what you have to take, what you have to look at when choosing your platform. So, and as soon as, the 7 day passes, here you have an access to the real expert of the platform. It's either the sales manager or maybe the product manager, and he will go through with you through A's and Z's, through best pieces of the platform. The first thing that you have to really pay attention to is the certification and licenses that this platform holds, that the company holds. Because here's the thing, like you may want to work on very specific, like regulated markets, and then there are very few platforms in the market that work only there. So they provide only regulated services. So for example, like FinPlay platform or Gig platform, which is public company. So they work with regulated markets only, with very few exceptions. So you cannot say that, well, we have this license we have an international license here and we want to work on one of the markets that is unregulated. That will be an issue. So the platform that holds, let's say, 30 certificates, like 5 licenses, obviously that is going to be more expensive just by definition, because they have invested a few $1 million to acquire such certification, and also they have invested like maybe 3, 4, 5 years of their time trying to get all the certificates, trying to fulfill the compliance of different jurisdictions. So by definition, of course, they are more and more expensive than anyone else. So this is the first thing. The second thing, well, that can increase the price is actually branding. So the way the brand is perceived on the market, whether that brand is popular. So, well, this is how they make money from the air, and also the marketing. So the way they position themselves in the market, are they difficult to reach? Are they, well, like a girl that needs that everyone wants? And then they define the game and the way that they do the process and the onboarding. So this is also something to pay attention to, because sometimes you end up like in a losing position and you don't want to. So just the last week, I have a client of mine who reached out to me and said, listen, Max, we have just acquired the platform for 10,000. Do you remember you recommended that platform for 40 grand, and now we have like 10,000 platform. So the thing is that if you think that the price is the biggest issue that you have, that probably this business is not your business, because, well, this business requires some investment and you have to think long term. So I was like, well, how can you reply in this situation? You can like, well, it's a good job, like, well, really happy for you that you're starting. Yeah, maybe like a few months from now, you will realize, some things that you want to grow and you want to actually increase the engagement of your clients, you want to increase profits, you want to decrease some expenses on your end, and you may end up choosing something else. So really good job, happy for you. You should move on with it. So what does the situation really looks like? Is it okay to move on with 10,000 over like 50,000, 30,000, 100,000? Well, it depends. So first thing, you have to understand that with platforms, you are a small fish in a big pond. So as being one of the clients of the platform, you have to understand that you will be treated differently if you are making zero versus someone who makes 1 million in GGR. So even if you paid the same price, even if you did the same effort reaching out to the platform, the thing is that, well, the same platform, they cannot spend a lot of time on you if you generate zero. So there is nothing to be sorry about, and this is just the normal way platform works. So do not expect that, well, they will spend like lifetime with you now. As first thing that they have to establish and to provide everything that you need to grow your business. And then you have to prove yourself, and then you will be very happy the way they can treat you, because the more you make, the happier you are, the happier the platform is, as they also take certain risks. So even by paying your part in the beginning, the truth is that platforms actually make money with you only after like several months, maybe after a year and a half, as they believe in you and they help you. And then as soon as you start generating like really serious numbers, this is where they say, listen, we have the success story that we can share with everyone. Are you in? So usually no, but some clients say that, yeah, of course, we are fine sharing the success story. Let's move in. So these are the clients that everyone is making money on. And if you are doing good, they are doing good. All right, so a couple of words. Why do you need a platform in the first place? So first, this is the KPIs. So the dashboard that you will have. So you will see your revenues, you will see your profits, you will see all the numbers, just like you're sitting in a super jet and you see your dashboard and you see the numbers. Most important KPIs for you. So most advanced platforms, they give you different ways to analyze your numbers. So this is just not like about like revenues and profits flat. This is about to look at your revenues from different channels, from different affiliates, to put your numbers in a perspective you wouldn't think about, so you can actually make your decisions. So this is some sort of like business intelligence tool that you may use just with your dashboard, right? So that's it. This is the dashboard. Another thing is, of course, the marketing thing. Of course, bonuses and promotions. Of course, payment system providers. Of course, affiliate management, and of course, players management system. So all this is regulated from your dashboard. So let's go into check a couple things that will be different in different platforms. So when we speak about players management, this is actually the headquarters of your dashboard. This is the way to look at every player that you have and to have all the information available directly from the player, also from many sources, to see and to understand, well, now I understand what this player is all about. I want to see his transactions, I want to see what he does, what bonuses he uses, what payouts he has, all these things. If he has a duplicate account from the same IP, should I pay to this account like the same bonus systems? Maybe I don't want to. Maybe I want to have bonus systems and paid bonus systems only to unique accounts. So all this counts, and advanced systems, they also have artificial intelligence integrated into them. So when people actually act weird, they analyze the behavior of players and then they suggest you, so they bring in recommendations on what needs to be done. So they can also block accounts immediately, they can ban players. So basically they're using like several templates of proven cheaters, and if some behaviors from those templates is spotted, they notify you immediately, and now you have a chance to save yourself from losing money to cheaters, right? So this is what the advanced systems look like. And also you can connect third-party systems. So it's also very important. So some platforms, they allow to use some advanced artificial intelligence systems, some unique profile check systems that will also help you to understand more who your client is and to filter out those guys that do not play fair, right? So this is what dashboards should actually do for you. You should have a look, you should understand what this player is all about. You should make a decision in a second on what action you want to take with this or in this or that situation. Let's move on forward. So when we speak about the bonuses and promotions, everyone have them. So this is the most important part of your platform, where you will actually specify what bonuses your players have. And now we speak about welcome bonuses, no deposit bonuses, reload bonuses, manual bonuses, free spins, right? So everyone have them, but the difference is on how people perceive your casino, your site. Because when we are speaking about, listen, we want to make our site really engaging, really active. We want to offer to our clients multiple bonuses and multiple logics how they can receive the bonuses. This is where difference kicks in. Because everyone have bonuses, everyone can do that. But it's very few systems who can drive crazy logics about bonuses. So for example, you can have a manual bonuses with free spins available every Monday for the next year, and you can put it on top of no deposit bonus, right? So this will create like additional engagement to people. So you will have this engagement that is really high, and you can promote this, you can market this on your front end. Plus you can offer like promotions, like birthday promotions, manual promotions, things like, well, if you play on Thursdays, then you have a chance to win a car. And as you're playing, in a pool where everyone plays, the more you actually play, the bigger chances. You can connect it to other bonuses, and you can market it from the panel immediately via email. You can use the CMS and to promote and to market it, and to actually put information about the bonuses on the front end on your site immediately from there. So this is how they differ. So really advanced systems, they create this environment of always and continuous conversation with the client, even on the front end, on the back end, on emails, with short messages. You can send SMS to your clients, and this is how they also drive additional volumes of profit, additional revenue, as if you do not have something like that, or if that can be realized only with your software developers and will take you, another year to create that, then obviously you will lose on your profits. Next thing is marketing, and this thing is really tricky because different platforms, they choose different ways how to do the marketing thing from the platform. So some marketing have the native marketing systems, as you can do the entire marketing, you can do campaign building right from that platform. Or there are plethora of platform providers who focus on third-party solution. So third-party solution like customer.io can be integrated in this platform, and then you can use this third-party solution to create all the campaigns and send them out. Which is better? Well, you decide. First is more native thing. It's kind of more flexible, and if it's native, it understands all the things, all the features, and all the bonuses, and you can communicate those bonuses in a better way. So you can create a promotion, you can send out a promotion, and then you can have a trigger that this promotion finishes, like by the end of today. But if you choose third-party solutions, I think it's also a great idea because now you have a separate team that is focusing only on marketing, short messages on email marketing, on all these good things, right? So you will get the best of the best as this team is focusing only on this one thing and nothing else, and they receive money for that, right? So it's really difficult to catch up someone who is that good, who builds the best solution on the market, and to catch up with the native solutions. But it's up to you. Some platforms they provide native solutions. Some platforms they say, well, customer IO is a way to go, or any other platform. Good. Now about payment system providers and how this thing can be different in different platforms and what platforms actually can do for you to ease your life and to make it much easier when it comes down to payouts to your clients. Well, here's the thing. As if you are in the business, you will keep integrating payment system providers for different markets with different currencies, and you will be doing this continuously over the period of time. So you will probably end up having 10, 15, 20 100 payment system providers, depending on how big you are, what markets you choose to work with. And the thing is, your platform grows as your ability to manage different payment system providers grows. You'll also have different rules that you want to have in place and different things that you can do with one payment system provider that you cannot do with another one. So good platforms, advanced platforms, good, everyone is good, but still advanced platforms, they do actually allow you to specify who you want to pay and how. So you may end up having a payout fee for everyone, but you want to segment for VIP clients and to give them 0% fees on every payout that they make. You may end up willing to issue payouts to, let's say, Asian countries using one payment system, and when for European clients you will use completely different systems when other systems will be blocked. So this is exactly possible with advanced payment system providers, also with advanced platforms, What is also possible is that every time that player wants to have a payout for himself, you can create different rules around that. So you may want to have a specific rule that says, well, if the player wants a payout and the payout is below 500 euros, just pay him out using these payment system providers and we are done. But if the player wants to have a payout like above 500, then the system should send you a Slack message, a WhatsApp message, where you have to take a look on who the client is and then to accept and to issue this payout. So this is really important. This is very cool to have such systems as they ease your life. You do not have to have a separate team member who would keep an eye on it, as you would set, several rules and a set of rules that would do the work for you. You may say listen, what we should really pay attention to. So number one thing that you really should pay attention to as soon as you know all these things and you understand all these things is the people that you will work with. So you have to really pay attention to the communication, in my opinion, because in the end of the day, they will become your partners for years to come. And if you feel people do not respond, as I will, let's say, send emails to 20 different platform providers, and only 3 of them replied within a day, another 10 replied within 3 days, another ones never replied. This is the true story. So probably it's not a good idea to push forward and to make someone want to work with you. They have to want to work with you and not vice versa, right? So you have to have this mutual interest in each other, and you have to really like people that work with you, people who recommend you the system, show you the system. You have to understand that they are in a good position, that they attend some exhibitions, probably most of them. So this just proves how serious they are and for how long they are in the business. The number of people that they have in a team, also very important. So pay attention to account manager, to project managers who will be working with you. You may not have, person like that, a dedicated person like that in the beginning when you have nothing, but it's really good to have someone who is dedicated to you only when you start actually generating traffic and money, right? So another thing that I want you to pay attention to is several abilities. So CMS system is something that you create on the back end, so bonuses and promotions. And CMS is another system that allows you to push all the bonuses on your front end without using any third-party services. You don't need a designer, you do not need a software developer to do that. So CMS system is there. You can take this bonus that you just built in a dashboard and you can push it to your front end with all the unique banners while bringing in that conversation in place and showing that you're really active. So some CMS systems, you have to pay for them separately and the price can be outrageous. You may end up paying for CMS the same price that some platforms charge you, and this is crazy. So you want to understand whether you really want that, so whether CMS is included in the price, and so you can have that ability to not to hire someone, not to hire a group of software developers, or to integrate some third-party solutions, and to have that ability to use your front end properly. Another thing about the crypto, so you may want to have crypto as well. The platform is accepting crypto, so can you connect crypto payment system providers and start accepting crypto in that? Can you settle payments in crypto? So these options, they usually come with some cost, but it's really important to understand if you can do that in the first place. And by all means, well, check if you have access to all logs and how easy it is to access your logs. Because if player comes to you and asks you, listen, why did I lose here? Or why did I win here? You want to provide that information also for yourself. Like, you want to be secure. You want to understand what just happened. So, or what happened this night. So you can have an access to all logs, to all the clicks, to everything like in a detail. So it's either you have that like right away, where you can just log into the dashboard, or you have to request it from a team, and if they can actually provide you with such information or not. And another big thing is the training. As if you are just starting, working in the new platform can be a bit overwhelming for you, for your new team, especially if you decide to go with something advanced. Then the thing is that, well, you may want to have training. So pay attention if the team, the platform, they offer you the training. Maybe you can access the training online. You can have a course, and if probably every team member of your team, they can access the same courses as well and do this by themselves instead of attending the training on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. 5 p.m. everyone should be there. So having training is really important, I guess, to speed up the process of learning and to become really advanced using the platforms. So the main thing is really the platform has to provide you the speed, platform has to provide you a great support, platform has to be used, and it only makes sense to pay more for the platform if you can make more money, if it allows you to save more money. And usually, you get what you pay for, but branding and marketing really plays a role here. So be careful, analyze different platforms, and you can download several platforms. Like I would advise to you, and you can just click the link below, download all the 7-10 platforms that are out there right now. We cannot share any numbers or the prices or the costs, but you will understand what a platform does what, how expensive the platform is, like overall, and what functions you can access, and whether or not I would recommend that platform at all. So click the link below. This is completely free. Enjoy that. And if you are looking for more assistance, if you are looking for the license, then you will find the link below. You can use the WhatsApp, you can use Telegram, you can use the form on the site to reach out to us. Someone from the team will definitely get back to you as soon as possible. So that was it about the platforms. Have a good day and see you in my next video.